Let me be honest with you for a second. Whenever I feel stuck in my career, I don't just get frustrated, I get depressed. It's like this weight sitting on my shoulders. I'll start second guessing myself and doubting whether I'm even moving forward at all. And the truth is, for ambitious people like myself, that's the most dangerous feeling and the most dangerous place to be at. Because progress for people like us isn't optional. It's fuel. It's oxygen. Without it, we slowly lose our edge. We slowly lose our drive. And eventually, we slowly lose our happiness. And here's the part that nobody really talks about. Staying still at work is not like standing still. It's like sliding backwards. In this video, I want to break down why progress matters more than raw talent, why staying comfortable is actually costing you opportunities, and most importantly, how you can create progress even when nobody is handing it to you. So let's start with why progress feels so important to people who are ambitious. There's actually a psychological study called the progress principle. This study was done by researchers Teresa Amabile and Stephen Kramer, and they studied what motivates people at work. And the single biggest driver that they found wasn't money, it wasn't recognition, and it wasn't even promotions. It was the sense of making progress towards a goal. Think about that for a second. It was about making progress toward a goal. Think about a time when you were at work and you felt like you moved the ball forward, even in a small way. You left work happy, you left work with energy. Then there's the days that nothing happens. Those are the days that you feel drained. And this isn't just a feeling, this is brain chemistry. Every time you achieve progress, no matter how small, your brain releases dopamine. That chemical rewards you, motivates you, and it keeps you moving. And that's why when I've been in roles where I felt like nothing was moving forward and nothing was changing, and I wasn't learning or advancing, I felt completely stuck. My energy was gone. Compare that to the times where I was cross-training or learning new skills or advancing in some way or being given a big project or a stretch project. I would wake up energized. I was ready to go to work. I wanted to go to work because I felt like I was moving toward a goal. I was achieving something. Now let's flip that. What happens when you don't make progress? First, your motivation drops. It's hard to care deeply about work when every day feels like the last. Second, your confidence starts to slip. You start to wonder, am I really valuable here? Do they even see me? Third, and this is a dangerous one, your visibility begins to fade. When you're not creating or not moving forward, or putting yourself in new situations, people stop noticing you. You blend in. And the longer that happens, the easier it is to be overlooked for promotions, for raises, for opportunities, pretty much for anything that could help propel your career to the next level. Here's a metaphor that I always use. Being stuck at work is like standing still on an escalator that's moving down. You may think that you're holding your place, but in reality, you're being carried backwards while people are passing you up. Now, there's a myth that a lot of people still believe. They think, if I just work a little bit harder, keep my head down, eventually somebody's going to notice me. I hate to break it to you, but that's just not how careers work, at least not in my experience. I've seen some of the hardest working individuals in companies get stuck in the same position for years because nobody ever saw their progress. Why? Because progress isn't measured by how hard you work. It's measured by how visible your progress is. The workplace doesn't reward effort in the shadows. It rewards movement, it rewards growth, and it rewards visibility. Now, that doesn't mean that hard work doesn't matter. Of course it does. But hard work without progress is similar to running on a treadmill. You burn energy, you sweat, but you're not really going anywhere. So if you've ever felt frustrated or angry by watching someone who might be less talented than you get ahead, it's probably because they showed momentum. People respect progress. They notice it. They reward it. The good news is you don't have to sit around and wait for your boss to hand you progress. You can create it. Here's 3 ways to manufacture progress at your work starting right now. Number 1, cross-train. Learn skills outside of your role. I've made a whole video on YouTube specifically on cross-training. Every time in my career that I've stepped outside of my role and into another department and learned as much as I could, I became just a little bit more indispensable. I remember a time at a company I was working at where we had a gap. We lost our operations manager. I just so happened to have worked very closely with this individual, so I knew his day-to-day operations. I stepped in and filled the role. What that did was it didn't just solve a short-term problem, it raised my value in the company. Number 2, build allies. Influence doesn't happen in the meeting. It happens before the meeting. When you take time to get the buy-in by your coworkers or your boss before those big conversations, you're creating progress behind the scenes. By the time that you speak up, you already have momentum on your side. Number 3, visibility moves. Volunteer for projects that give you more exposure. Don't just do your job in the corner. Raise your hand when there's a cross-functional initiative or there's a chance to present or when there's a need for someone to step forward. Volunteer for that role. Visibility is currency. Every time you make yourself visible, you create the perception of progress. Now, I know some people hear this and think, so what? I'm supposed to be someone I'm not? I don't want to play games just to get ahead. And believe it or not, I've heard this in a couple comments on a couple other videos I've done. Let me be clear. Progress and authenticity are not opposite. The goal isn't to fake who you are. The goal is to build the best version of you. And that comes with more influence, more freedom, and more choice. Progress isn't about selling out. It's about leveling up. I've personally made moves that gave me progress without betraying who I really am. In fact, those moves made me more myself because they gave me more confidence and more space to lead in my own way. So here's the bigger picture. Ambitious individuals or ambitious professionals always feel uncomfortable standing still. That restlessness that you feel, that's not a flaw. That's an advantage. Because while others are content, you're building. While others are staying invisible, you're getting noticed. And while others are playing it safe, you're creating options. Progress isn't just fuel, it's freedom. So if you've ever felt drained at work and you've wondered if there was something wrong with you, let me reassure you right now, there is nothing wrong with you. It means that you're ambitious. It means that you thrive on growth. And it means that you need momentum to feel alive in your career. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that is what Power Moves at Work is all about. Showing you how to build influence and opportunities to move your career forward. If this resonated with you, hit subscribe. I have new videos coming out every Thursday, and it shows you strategies to get seen, to get heard, and to help you level up in your career. And in the comments, let me know this. What's one small progress move that you can make this week?